Welcome back to Team Misplay YGO. Your boy Russ here is back with a new Goblin Rider Horus deck profile. This is a list I've been practicing and playtesting for a couple of months. Does need some improvement, but we do have a very solid foundation. This deck is pretty solid. Really good at going first. You could put up some good going first boards, but you know, as with Exceeds decks, they tend to be better going second. I'm going to do a detailed explanation on the cards and why we play them. And stay tuned. I will be doing a couple of combo videos showing us how we're going to utilize the cards and combos that we're playing today. So we're going to begin with our main deck. First off, we're going to play with our three best starter card, the one that we want to see every game. That's triple Tour Guide from the Underworld. Tour Guide itself is a one-card combo. This card is really good. You'll see why with the theme that we play. Next is the triple Goblin Rider bike. Call them Goblin Riders. Goblin Biker Doug Charger. Doug Charger reads detaching material on the field, special summon itself that you can search a spell or trap. You're usually going to be searching this off for your big Gabunga. This card here, if you want to just play a Goblin Biker engine, this is one of the cards you're going to play for like a smaller package, but this is pretty much the only Goblin Biker we're playing at 3. Next, our Fiend, the one that we're playing for Tour Guide for, the Goblin Biker Mean Merciless. Mean Merciless reads, when it's engraved, you can detach the material, special summon itself, and when it's normal and special summon, you can special summon a Goblin Biker from your hand. Really good for combo plays, great for extension. Next, we have the Goblin Biker Clatter Splatter. Clatter Splatter effects reads, detach material, special summon itself, and when it's special summon, you can special summon one from the grave. Also, while this card is in your grave during your opponent's turn, you can detach one and special summon itself from the grave. So essentially on your opponent's turn, this is essentially good for 2 bodies, which is really good for your IP plays. You could either go into your, we normally use it to go into our SP, or if you want, you could also make the 3 material Appaloosa, so good versatility with this card. The one Goblin Biker Boom Mock. Boom Mock is good, but he's really just an extender. Detach 1, special summon itself, and it has a restriction where you can't special summon him for the next turn. That part sucks, but him himself just being a free body is really good. Another name to search. Also, our rank 3 turbo cards to try to two-brow Big Gabunga as soon as possible. We have 3 Junk Forward. If you control no monsters, just special summon this card. It's a regular rank 3. Next, our other 2, we have Psychic Wielder as well as Psychic Tracker. These are the cards that I'm playing in conjunction with my Emergency Teleport. On themselves, even if you open these cards, they still freely special summon themselves just by having any level 3 monster that's not itself, which is really good. Great for consistency. I know some people play the Punk cards and other Psychic cards, but I just feel like consistency is more important than, you know, additional ceiling effects. Next, we have the Goblin Biker Grand Entrance. This is the searcher of the deck. This card is searchable off of Big Gabunga, so once you see him, you're normally searching this if you don't already have it. It reads you could add any Goblin monster from your deck. Then you can apply one of the final effects, so which is detaching a material from the field and special summoning it. Also, if it's engraved, you can detach a material from the field, banish it, and if you do, add a Goblin Biker back to your hand. That play does come up a lot, especially for extensions and follow-ups, especially when you're going full combo. Next, we have triple Emergency Teleport. These are to bring out our psychic monsters, not once per turn. So you know, can't complain about that. That's just insane. Next, for our Horus cards, we have triple Walls of the Imperial Tube. One of the new Horus cards. This card is really good. Really should have been a secret of how good this card is. You get on its name counts as King Sarcophagus while it's on the field, which is always good. So it triggers all your Horus summoning of clauses. You can add a Horus monster and put one back to the bottom of your deck, which essentially is like fixing your hand, which is really good. Then we have the 2 King Sarcophagus, the actual Horus card. We all know what this does. You can send the card and then foolish any of your Horus monsters, which come up, especially when you're trying to put up a bunch of rank 8s for protection, which does come up a lot. 3 Imseti, Glory of the Horus, the best one. We all know what it does. Send itself in another card to the grave, and you can add King Sarcophagus to hand and draw a card. Then we have the 1 Happy and the 1 Duffamet. These two here, just additional extenders so we have more rank 8 bodies so we can special summon. So just in case we don't see upsetting, we have more ways to try to, resolve our Horus cards. Playing the one Ghost Trick Shot. This is for our Ghost Trick package, so we can get into our F-Zero plays. One Goblin Biker Grand Stampede. This is the one trap of the Goblin Bikers. It's a continuous. It's actually really good with the Big Bunga. It detaches the material on the field while you control a Goblin monster. Then it becomes essentially infinite impermanence. Also, immediately after it resolves, you can immediately go into Goblin, link summon to a Goblin Biker Exceed. So with the fire one that resolves from grave, that's pretty much the synergy you'll see there. You'll bring one back from grave, then immediately Exceed summon to start negating, and you'll see more interrupts in place later. The one Calm Out of Grave, because I won't play a deck without it. The Full Armor Exceed, this is for the Full Armor engine. Triple Ash, and triple Imperm, because I just feel that these are the best generic hand traps. Of course, you can fill whatever you play. We all know how powerful Droll is this format, and yes, I am playing it in the side. For the extra deck, we're going to go into 2 Goblin Biker Big Gabunga. Big Gabunga's the boss monster of the deck. He reads on summon, add a Goblin Biker, and if you detach, he absorbs a card on the field, either side. Absorbs a monster on the field, either side. So, as long as you get to detach something from him, he can absorb something, which makes this card really insane going second when you're trying to, OTK your opponent's board and break stuff. So, the card has very great utilization with the other Goblin Bikers, especially with the ones with the quick effects, as well as the trap. We have the one Ghost Trick Alucard. It's the starter to get into our Ghost Trick engine. Then the rank up Ghost Trick Magic. We're going into our Utopic Draco Future. Excuse me, our Utopic Future, then Utopic Draco Future, which is essentially the boss monster of the deck. Then we're going into our secondary boss monster, our second form Interruption. He's a monster negate our secondary form. We're going to our Armor Exceed engine. If you don't know what these cards do, these are really good. They work great with any rank 3 deck. Then the Armored Exceed Fortress. And last but not least, the Lancia. With the Full Armor engine, this is essentially like a snatch on your opponent's turn to steal one of their monsters, which is really good. For our boss monsters that we're playing for the rank 8 packages, we're playing one number 22 Zombie Steen, which helps us play around Dark Ruler, and this is literally our only form of spell and a trap negation available to us at the moment in the deck. Number 90, Galaxy Eyes Photon Lord. This helps us play around the bureau, because we all know we can bake this card in well within 5 summons with the Horus engine. Some generic good Exceed monsters. We have the Anti-Zeus, the Sky Crisis. Comes up because, hey, why not? Sometimes you're grinding the game. We're an Exceed-based deck, so why not? Zeus himself. Can't imagine playing an Exceed deck without playing Zeus himself. This card is just insane. Next, we have IP Masquerena. IP Masquerena is really good with the goblins that detach from grave because they set up a lot of follow-up. Normally, we're going to our next card, our SP Little Knight with the IP. But if you want to play Appaloosa, you can feel free to play Appaloosa, because you're normally going to be making a 3 material Appaloosa with the battle protection. So that's also really good. But IP is really good in this deck, and we all know how god SP is this format. So I can't really envision playing the card without this. The deck is really good. I don't hate it. It has a lot of good grinding attributes and a lot of good follow-up, but it does need I would say like a solid win condition, because we're ending on a whole lot of monster negates and no way to disrupt any spell and traps. But as more support come out, more get released, we'll have more options. Thank you for watching. I will be doing a combo video shortly showing the lines of play that I've end on this combo and the best course of action and how I feel it could be played. If you have any suggestions or improvements we can make, please feel free to leave them in the bottom in the comments section below, because we're all learning this deck together and we all want to grow and advance to try to make this deck as good as possible for the limited resources we have right now. Again, I've been Russ. Thank you for watching. Team Misplay YGO. Please give me a like, subscribe, and follow the channel. Thank you.